What's up, YouTube? Alright, chewing and anxiety. Anybody that constantly feels they have a need to chew or supposedly eat, because eating shouldn't be consolidated in chewing, because eating, of course, is not just chewing. You're constantly absorbing energy and giving off energy all day and all night. So, when it comes to chewing, chewing is nothing more than anxiety and having a problem with the process of life. And the process of having a problem with the process of life just comes down to not feeling as though you are there, and you have to understand where there is anyway to be there. It's like seeing the light at the end of the tunnel and just wanting to be at the light, and you don't see anything good that might be in the tunnel. You don't see any of the pitfalls that might be in the tunnel, so you're in this constant rigmarole in the tunnel because you don't have you have a distaste for the process of life, I should say. So you're constantly chewing and wanting to chew, and that just all comes from that frustration and anxiety, that crunchiness, that wanting to bite down into something, that oral fixation and the chewing. That just has everything to do with just anxiety and wanting the process of life to happen at a different rate, but not changing what you do, so the results don't change, which creates more self-doubt. So self-doubt just creates more anxiety, because now you doubt yourself. You're not where you're supposed to be. So only thing that creeps up in your head now is self-doubt. So self-doubt just creates more anxiety, which basically just stifles all process usually. All self-doubt does is just stifle the process. It stifles all growth really, and the results just get stifled. So then you just create more self-doubt, and then the cycle repeats. So anybody that is eating a bunch of foods, a bunch of different foods, just stick to a few different foods. Of course, I would say things that are high in wet fibers and more moisture than anything, because the body is mainly moisture. So that's what the diet should consist of more than anything, moisture. So stick to some foods, be loyal to a diet, and then you will know what's missing and you will know how to rotate. See, because if you eat a bunch of different things, you don't know what you're missing or what you might not, you have all these different vibrations in you, and then it's just chaos. So you got to clean the whole body, clean the whole system. Apple cider vinegar shots, again, that's medicine, that's not for life. Apple cider vinegar shots. Then you have the herbal teas, like yellow dock, burdock, dandelion, contrebo, plenty of other ones I've listed in the books. You take those, you can make a big vat of it, big brew of it, so you can last all day to get through your oral fixation and just slowly sip. Again, people that are burping and taking things down have a problem with the process of life. You want to speed it up. You're drinking all fast, you eat all fast. That's having a problem with the process of life. And what that comes down to is just being in this prism or prison that is the human body, and just feeding into the limitations. Again, if you're eating and you're not hungry, physically hungry, then what are you feeding? You're probably feeding into your human limitations, and those could be what they are. I don't know if it's different from person to person, but the human limitation, for most part, is usually people being confined to being emotional or being logical. They never transition. They never transcend past that, or use them both. They're always everybody's pretty much like, I'm being totally rational right now, I'm being totally irrational, and there's no real balance. So once you can detach from that, and you can learn that you're witnessing life and you're witnessing being what a human is going through, pretty much. You're having a human experience and you're not human, and you can realize that the human itself is more so the fruit of the universe. So yes, for the fruitarians, and again, fruit is anything that is the fruiting part of the plant. So that tomatoes are fruit. So many things are really fruit. Garbanzos are actually fruit. So many different things are fruit. Wheat, berries, and I don't even condone wheat, but I'm just saying that fruit itself has people don't understand the definition of fruit. So yes, eat fruit until you realize that you are the fruit of the universe, or that you are in the fruit of the universe. So then you can be full of self at that point. So you don't need to outsource for fruit, because you know that you are fruit and all the fruits are within you. So and again too, when it comes to immortality, I'll get into that in another video.